in Santa Clara. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. Taking it about the 1. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the... Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
3-yard line.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And his kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Darnold's pass complete.
For Washington, there are the numbers from a week ago. 4 catches, 61 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now, these two teams, the Saints and Niners, they played maybe the game of the year in the NFL in 2019. Had 94 points between them. Lead changes left and right. Breeze had 5 touchdowns, 4 for Garoppolo. And you might remember the catch and stiff-arming run by George Kittle where he just refused to go down. And then in the end, it was Robbie Gould who would kick the field goal as time expired, and the Niners would win it 48-46.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold, now a loose football. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Darnold's pass complete.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
22.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 56 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. But now this throw complete to Washington. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Man, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd and 2, Benson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Off the play fake, Benson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed, that time. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw, his 2nd sack of the night.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
4th down.
.39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
17-0 our score after 1.
Niners 17. Saints nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Number 22, the ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The ball carried by number
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Buckner, refusing to go down.
number 30 on the
Marcus Davenport there to take him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action. Benson. This is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To try again after the sack. Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside.
Darnold's pass.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 24, Darnold. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Enough takes to start out a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
At their own 31-yard line.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, one set.
To throw again, Benson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Benson's pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Benson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Intercepted by the Saints.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On 1st down, Norton. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
On the carry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, it's Norton. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Benson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Benson going for it all, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He was defended by Julian Blackmon.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again, Benson. That is caught at the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on 1st down. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Buckner.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Number 20.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
42-yard line. A gain of a yard.
We're going to give this time to the tailback. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carried by number.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender. And the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
For the extra point.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Darnold. We got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know.
Hi.
So the big trick,
Hi.
don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks
You winning?
the ball,
Yeah.
get that one out of
Smoking 'em.
rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. go. He's got his offense moving again.
I'm mad that I gave up the 7 points that I've given up.
First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball
Who are you playing?
on time.
Saints.
The biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
Oh, they're
Because if
winning
that
this.
happens, then it's
Yeah.
a game for the defense.
Darnold's not good.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Threw 2 more picks, though. That's pissing me off, too. I haven't really felt like my offense is gelling.
And frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a
Cowboys. Ooh, breakout player.
Ooh,
Demarius Russell.
nice.
a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses.
4+ TDs or 200+ yards rushing.
They all say the exact same thing.
Don't even have to win.
It's hard to
Nope.
execute against them.
It's just all personal stats.
Throwing here on third down.
That'll be
Nice.
the X
This is going
factor.
to be intercepted.
Derwin James with the pick.
With a pick.
In the red zone, no less.
Sloppier played game this year for a
Oh,
team
we gotta do some scouting.
Yeah.
and expect to win.
You already do yours?
Yeah. I always do mine before the games.
What the ratio is about turnover 4 times.
Yeah, I like to clear everything up before I play my game.
I guarantee you, it's not very good.
Now a first down throw complete downfield.
Nice. 80-yarder to Culliver. There we go. That one felt good. Thanks for jumping on, Brad.
Yeah, no problem.
Now they're both in the zone.
The kicker on for the point after.
I started off with an opening kick fumble recovery. Fucking blasted that dude. And then I fucked up and couldn't fucking punch it in, so I had to kick a field goal.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's
That was a letdown.
send a message to the opposing
Give
team.
me good upgrades here. All these guys right here.
Now as they will send this one away.
I wish you could easily tell
Do what?
Taking it about the
they're on the practice squad. Like, if I go into them, I'm going to have to do the upgrade point, right?
25.
No, you don't have to. You can back out.
25-yard line.
How do I tell if he's on the practice squad?
It should say on the bottom, in
This
blue.
is eligible.
It doesn't say that he's on it.
I just
No.
have to think the last thing he
Maybe
said
he's
as
not.
they went
Let me
back
see if
out
this
there
guy
was,
is.
don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
This
Yeah,
guy
I
just
think
says
that. I think that
Steve.
not only did he say
This
that,
guy's not even eligible.
but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
25.
I know we're being a little
He's
bit
only got 2
facetious
years
here, but
experience.
the
Why
bottom
is he
line
not eligible?
Take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never
Dunno.
ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
We saw this a lot in the first
Yes,
half,
none
and
of
it
these guys
continues.
are.
These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they
should
have to win
upgrade him,
50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this
I'm
time
not
he's got
entirely
the
positive that
play.
it does actually say it. I thought it did.
So they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Faking the give. Darnold.
Got you, Darnold.
Down he goes. The
4th sack with Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw.
I don't know what position I'm in.
Is sack number 6.
I hate scouting so early in the year.
Tough one all game long for this offensive line. Already down big. They're just going to come after the quarterback in a
Sorry.
big way, don't you?
That's annoying when I blow into the mic. I realize it, and I forget that I do it.
It's coming right on top of him.
My ground, he does it at work.
36-yard punt. And that will
Blows into the mic.
as they
Yeah.
take over.
Because it's fucking loud and annoying.
Set to go here. And following that long touchdown pass.
Oh, because you have those headsets.
Yep.
I was like, what? I forgot you guys had those.
To happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind
Damn
you.
it.
That's the cardinal sin of defense.
I'm having a real hard time running.
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it.
Oh,
Really
damn
nice
it.
job there by the defense.
Had a free breakaway and I freaking hit the truck button.
That means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you
Guy caught me from behind.
the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Man, someone's grilling outside and it smells so freaking good.
Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they go straight. It's complete.
Training's complete. Time to become an X Factor.
Good luck.
4
Glad I already,
TDs, 200 yards.
glad I already played you and lost. Didn't need to be embarrassed.
Pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the...
Nowhere to go. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able
Lucky
to
me.
gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the
Does that take him out of the zone?
Much like a running back going
Yep.
through the line,
Damn it.
quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd.
Tonight.
Operating from the gun. Benson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang.
Oh, he dropped it. Damn it.
Wishes he had back. Incomplete.
He had that in the end zone and fucking dropped it.
The final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on 3rd and long.
And sacked again. God damn it.
Taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Now,
Now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints again ready to go on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st down, it's Darnold.
Get him. Nice. Andrew Ross.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah,
wow, he just has to run. Blockers everywhere. 14. I hope I can run like that.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold going to throw right side here, complete.
God damn it. Go down.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play on the
Damn, I almost had the sack too.
34
Fucker.
yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Darnold completes it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Ooh, lucky I didn't get a penalty.
First down pass play, 2nd and 3.
Just ducked him way out of bounds.
The tackling's been really good.
I've found no consistency with that penalty.
Right?
Hey, a
I think
fumble.
I've seen him call it like once.
Scooped up by the 49ers.
Alright. Strip sack by Kinlaw. Picked up by Warner for the touchdown.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. He's talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Alright.
You're going to get 200 yards when they're chewing so much clock.
What about chewing clock?
Chewing the clock up. How am I supposed to get the ball back and get my yards if they're just chewing
They
up the
know.
clock?
Taking about a yard deep.
Probably.
And he'll be out of bounds downs here just past the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Yes! The rookie!
Vaughn.
They're going to go for that? They're going to go for the field goal?
And this is going to be incomplete.
55-yarder.
Completion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And the
Cakewalk.
Be short, be short. Nope, it's good.
They've really been put through the
See?
ringer in this
Cakewalk.
Badly. Alright, half the quarter's gone. I'm finally getting the ball.
Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he
Almost
just
picked
had
that off.
sooner, it may have
Damn.
been a fumble.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Intended for Michael
Must be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline.
Hey,
What is the
I got
defense
16 on my
adjustment
first run.
Sometimes when your
Nice.
running back is getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles
Nothing on
and
the next
gaps,
one.
and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case,
Yeah, Culliver. Touchdown. That put Benson in the zone?
Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases.
Might have.
Defense and special teams.
It's close.
Oh, breaking the big one! Ha
preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players.
59-yarder.
Being ready to
Jose
go in
Weston?
this one, you're exactly right.
Oh, Russell.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush.
Ah,
and never
fuck,
go
I picked the
back and
wrong
review.
one.
And now to
Just
kick this
kicking
one
it over
away,
there.
and off it goes.
Alright, boys, let's go knock this one out.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Nope.
And the tackle
Hit him down with the hit stick, but didn't knock it out.
25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Still 7 minutes left in the 4th,
The
Brad.
Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's
surprised you're that far along.
I've been playing for a while.
Just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how
Should be
When I
finished
looked,
by
it was
now.
like-
punter gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to
Oh, when I saw the message, it was only like at 7:30.
You might need a massage from the trainer
Weird.
right now from all the work he's getting.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to